Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Math Club. I hope you are doing well. So today we have a nice algebra problem, that is x to the power 6 plus 1 over x to the power 6 is equal to 110. Here we have to find the value of x plus 1 over x. So let's start our solution. Here we have x to the power 6, so it can be written as x squared whole cubed, and we know that 2 times 3 is 6, so we just write this x to the power 6 like this. Similarly, here plus 1 over x to the power 6 is written as x to the power 2 whole cubed, that is equal to 110. Now here x squared whole cubed, that is x squared whole cubed, and we can write this one is 1 cubed, which is equal to 1, so plus 1 over x squared whole cubed is equal to 110. Now as we know that by algebraic identity, if we have a cubed plus b cubed, then it is equal to a plus b times a squared minus a times b plus b squared. So applying this identity here, then it will be x squared plus 1 over x squared times, here we have a squared which is x squared, so x squared whole squared minus x squared times b is 1 over x squared and plus 1 over x squared whole squared, that is equal to 110. Now here we have, that is x squared plus 1 over x squared times, here x squared whole squared, and here we see that this x squared is cancelled out with x squared, we get minus 1, and first we write this 1 over x squared whole squared here, so plus 1 over x squared whole squared, and here we get minus 1, that is equal to 110. Now this x squared whole squared plus 1 over x squared whole squared, it can also be written as by using algebraic identity. If we use this identity here, that is a squared plus b squared, it is equal to a plus b whole squared minus 2 times a times b. So applying this identity here into parenthesis, then we will get x squared plus 1 over x squared times, here we are going to use this one, so x squared plus 1 over x squared whole squared minus 2 times our a is x squared times our b is 1 over x squared, and here we have minus 1, that is equal to 110. Now x squared plus 1 over x squared times, here we have this x squared plus 1 over x squared whole squared, and here this x squared is cancelled out with this one, we get minus 2, and minus 2 minus 1 we have minus 3, that is equal to 110. Now here x squared plus 1 over x squared, and it is also x squared plus 1 over x squared, so we are going to just suppose that, let us suppose that this x squared plus 1 over x squared is equal to t. So substituting this value of t in this equation, so it will be t times, here we have t squared, so we just write here t squared minus 3 is equal to 110. Now t times t squared is t cubed minus 3 times t is 3t and shifting this one, we have minus 110 is equal to 0. Now here this is our cubic equation. So if we just write the factors of this 110, so this 110 is actually, it has factors like plus minus 1, similarly plus minus 2, plus minus 5, and plus minus 10. And other factors are plus minus 11, plus minus 22, similarly plus minus 55, and plus minus 110. All of these are the factors of this 110. Now let we check here. If we just check on the factor this 5 here, that plus 5, so let here if we just put that if t is equal to 5, t is equal to 5. Now putting this value of t in this equation, so here we will get this t cubed will be 5 cubed, so it will be 5 cubed minus 3 times t is 5, and minus 110 is equal to 0. Next, now 5 cube is equal to 125, minus 3 times 5 is 15, minus 110 is equal to 0. Now here we have 125 minus 15, we have 110, and it is minus 110, that is equal to 0. So plus 110 minus 110, we will get 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So this is true. It means that t is equal to 5. Here it is the solution, and t minus 5 is the factor of this equation. So here we have it is true. Then t minus 5, that t minus 5 it is a factor. Now here we have our first factor, which is t minus 5. Now this equation here we have t cubed minus 3t, so it will be like t cubed. Here we are going to use synthetic division. So for this purpose here we have no power of 2 here, so we just write here that plus 0 t squared, and then minus 3 times t minus 110, that is equal to 0. Now using synthetic division for our second factor, so here we have that according to synthetic division, the coefficient of this t cubed is 1. Similarly, this t squared having coefficient is 0, and it is minus 3, and then minus 110 according to synthetic division. So here our first factor is t minus 5, so t is equal to 5. Now here we have 1, so 1 times 5 is 5, 0 plus 5 we get 5. Now 5 times 5 is 25, so plus 25 minus 3 we have plus 22. So 5 times 22 is 5 2s are 10, 0 1 carry, so 5 2s are 10 and 1 11, we get plus 110. So it is minus 110, then we get 0. So here now our second factor is, our first factor is actually t minus 5, and similarly our second factor from this synthetic division is, it is t squared, which is having the coefficient of 1, so we just write here t squared, and here we have 5 times t and then plus 22. So it is our second factor, that is equal to 0. Now according to system of equations, this first factor, which is t minus 5, that is equal to 0, and our second factor, which is t squared plus 5 times t plus 22 is equal to 0. Now from first one, here we get t is equal to 5. Here we have t is equal to 5. Now from this one, if we just find the discriminant from this quadratic equation, so discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4 times a times c Now here discriminant is equal to b squared is actually the value of this t, the coefficient of this t, which is plus 5. So here we just write 5 squared minus 4 times a is coefficient of t squared, which is 1, and c is 22. Now this discriminant is equal to, that is 5 squared is 25 minus 4 times 2 is 8, and again 4 times 2 is 8. So 88 times 1 is 88. Now here we get discriminant is equal to minus 88 plus 25. We have minus 63. And we know that this minus 63 is less than 0. So if it is less than 0, then we have no real solution. We know that here we get no real solution. So if we have no real solution, we are going to just reject this value here. So we just reject this equation here. Now we have only this factor, which is t is equal to 5. Now using here we just write, we can only accept this one. So t is equal to 5. Now recall our supposition here, that we have supposed earlier x squared plus 1 over x squared, it is equal to t. If it is equal to t, so here the value of t is 5, then putting here x squared plus 1 over x squared is equal to 5. Now this x squared 1 over x squared can also be written as x squared plus 1 over x whole squared is equal to 5. Now using algebraic identity, that is, if we have a squared plus b squared, it is equal to a plus b whole squared minus 2 times a times b. So applying this identity here, then it will be x plus 1 over x whole squared minus 2 times x times 1 over x, that is equal to 5. Now here we have x plus 1 over x whole squared, and this x is cancelled with this one. So if we shift this minus 2 here, then it will be 5 plus 2, that is equal to 7. Now as we have to find the value of x plus 1 over x square, x plus 1 over x, so we can just take square root on both sides. So taking square root on both hand side, here this square is cancelled out with square root. So we have x plus 1 over x, that is x plus 1 over x is equal to plus minus square root of 7. So it is our final values of x plus 1 over x. That is our final answer. So we have plus square root of 7 and minus square root of 7. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.